All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Alex from Mindful Attraction 2.0, and today we're going to be reviewing a dating coach called Mark Rosenfeld. He actually reviewed one of my videos. He reviewed me like 2 years ago, and it was alright. He misquoted me a little bit, but it was good. So I thought I'd return a favor, which I'm going to be doing for a lot of coaches. So I was like, you know what? Let me review his video. I'm going to be reviewing the video that he reviewed about me, and tell you guys my opinion and why I think he's a little misguided with some things. Now, don't get me wrong. He has a good heart. I really do believe so. He seems like a great guy. He seems like he really cares about his fans. I like the fact that he talks about authenticity. I really do. Unlike me, he talks about being 100% genuine with people. And I really believe those advice comes from a good place. The problem is that where he talks about, he acts like men all have good intentions, right? And so you can't act 100% honest with people if you don't know their intention. You got to know your clientele to avoid manipulation, to avoid being attached to the wrong guy, right? So that's why I tell people not to be 100% honest, because if you tell them what you want, a narcissist hide. Narcissists are slick. They look like they're not narcissists at the beginning. They find out what you want, they tell you what you want, they get you hooked up, and then you're stuck loving the narcissist, right? But let's watch this video. I'm gonna tell you what I think as I watch it, so let's begin this.
This could well be the most important video I ever put on this channel.
I've seen your videos, bro. You have more important videos on your channel.
You're getting advice from everywhere. You're getting advice from your friends, from your parents, from your mum and your dad.
I agree. Advice from your friends is not that good.
Brother. And from coaches on here about what to do.
Oh.
And a lot of it's contradicting each other. Everyone seems like an expert. So how do you know good advice and how do you know bad advice?
Oh, well, we're here for this, bro.
I believe my truest job as a coach is not to tell you the answers, but it is to give you the tools to formulate your own answers. And that's exactly what I'm doing today. In today's video, I'm giving you 5 things, 5 check boxes that you have to look for to know if the dating advice you're listening to is good. If even one of those check boxes is out, it is bad advice.
Oh, we're fucked, people. I think I checked all those boxes, bro. But let's watch.
I'm going to tell you what they are next.
By the way, I was supposed to do a collaboration with him until he told me to send him the script. Didn't hear from him again, And so he wanted me. I mean, hey man, I guess he didn't like my tactics, but let's keep watching. Oh yeah, the soft music. Oh yeah.
Dating advice has to check 5 boxes. If it does not check every single one of those 5 boxes, it is bad advice.
All right, let's see.
The first one is probably going to surprise you. Dating advice that you receive has to be based on a love and respect for men.
Wait. All right, wait.
I want you to think about...
First of all, the advice should always be based on you, not based on the other person. It should be based on you. And you first put yourself first. You win first. Don't try to be, you don't know who you're fucking. How do you know? Why would you want to love someone who, like people are slippery. People are not angels. People are slippery. You should not trust people. Initially, you shouldn't trust people. So the advice that you should be getting shouldn't be advice based on love. It should be an advice based on you making sure you don't get fucked over. You putting yourself first. You being the selfish one for yourself. Because once you put yourself first, then you can put someone else behind you. But the point is, in my opinion, you got to put yourself first. Advice should not be based on love. No, advice should be based on self-respect and you getting what you need first.
Coaches for men who teach men how to manipulate women.
Oh.
Who teach men tricks to get them into bed, who teach men tricks to get them to like you.
I mean, they're not we're not teaching card tricks, bro. We're just teaching you guys strategies to get women so that you don't get fucked over. It's strategies and not tricks. You can call them tricks. If you want to call them tricks, call them tricks. Call them whatever, call them tricks. But they're strategies. So you're going to call tricks when I tell you to go to an interview and dress a certain way? Is that a trick? Bro, it's not a trick. Those are strategies. This is just you giving it a word so that it sounds evil. Dude, humans are manipulated by nature. If you're gonna deny that you're not manipulated by nature, if you're gonna act like you don't try to manipulate from time to time, you're not being honest with yourself and other people.
Games to play with you to get your attention.
Hey man, it's called, it's what the fuck? I mean, you can call it a game, you can call it a strategy. I don't care how you call it, you know?
How do you feel about men who use those games? And how do you feel about coaches who teach men to use those games?
All right, I mean, how do you, what do you, like, okay, they teach that, but what, are you on the moral high ground? People, I don't like moral high grounds. I'm here to get results. I teach men, I don't teach manipulative strategies to men. I really don't. I teach them strategies to not get fucked with. I teach them, hey man, follow this pattern or texting so that you don't have to use too much, so that you don't let your emotions dictate to you how you're gonna treat the woman. Because sometimes when you let your emotions dictate to you how you're gonna treat someone, see what I'm saying? You make the wrong mistakes because you're acting out of emotional. The best actions comes from a place of rationality. And rationality comes with a strategy. You can't have a strategy if you're not rational. Strategy goes out the window as soon as you get emotional. You know, I'm telling you people, for me, it's all about self-preservation, not getting fucked with. That it's all about the things that I teach, not getting fucked with. As long as you don't get fucked with, anything that happens, it's okay in my opinion. But let's keep watching.
Now, if you're like me, you want someone who loves and respects you in your life. We all want someone who loves and respects us.
I agree.
And that starts with
I agree.
loving and respecting
Yourself.
the other gender as people.
The problem is that the other gender is always trying to manipulate you. That's what you understand, people. The other gender is always trying to get something out of you without getting anything in return. So to treat them like some angels that float like butterflies is unrealistic. People are slippery. People are more fucked up than they appear to be. And to treat them like they're some angels, some paragons of virtue is irrational, is delusional, and it's almost like you're a child. You're hoping that there's such a thing like world peace. No fucking way. People are selfish. The world is darker than it appears to be. We gotta stop acting like the Rushfaba. I'm wearing white, people. Rushfaba.
If you've got a dating coach for men who is teaching disrespect and games because he's not respecting women.
Oh Lord, in all honesty, like, you cannot tell people that they like, you know, it's almost like you're just putting people in a box. You're putting people in a box. You know, people are deeper than they appear to be. You cannot be so superficial to assume that just because you hear one little video, that's how everything is. But let's keep watching because he's going to put some examples.
Then he's going to give bad advice. And even if you meet that guy who's well trained, you're going to find a partner who doesn't love and
People, he's talking about me. I can promise you.
The same applies for you. When you're receiving advice on your dating life, it has to come out of a love and respect for men.
But the thing is that it should come out of the advice that you should get should always have the basis of this: being willing to walk away. Stop with this whole love bullshit, man. Love is a transaction. It's a transaction at the end of the day. And people don't want to understand that because it blows their little dream of what love is. You know, and I'm not bitter about that. I'm just realistic. I wish it was the other way, but it is what it is, unfortunately.
You know deep down if this applies to you. If the advice that you're hearing, if you get that icky feeling where you know that it doesn't respect men and it isn't based on a love of men, then that's bad advice.
No, the icky feeling you feel is when you realize that reality is duller than it appears to be. Men are out here prowling, trying to manipulate you, right? And so to think that you gotta treat them with love is like going with a fucking feather to a night fight. It's not realistic, man. You're gonna get fucked with. It's just how it is, man. So it's like, come on, man. Come on, man. This is a Serengeti.
Always ask yourself, is this advice coming from a place that loves and respects men?
No. You should always ask, is this advice putting me first? Is this advice putting me first? That's how it is. Is it putting me first? We're not angels. We're not at the altar of morality. We're human beings. We have selfish needs, and to act like we don't have it causes you to redirect those selfish needs in passive aggressive ways, and you'll resent the world because you thought they were nicer than they really were. You don't want to be in a state of resentment when you get fucked over because you think that guys are fucking angels. God forbid a girl tries to act super nice with me, man. Naturally, humans are predators. Naturally, when you act super nice, when you show super niceness without expecting anything in return, it activates people predatory behavior. Human nature says that when you see something weak, you can't help but attack it. It is human nature, and for you to deny that, you're trying to act like it's an angel. You're not an angel. We're not angels, man. Address people's dark nature. It is more real than the other one, man. Come on, man.
And unless the answer is yes, straight up, it is bad advice. Number 2, this one's incredibly important. It is based on being the best you.
Okay, I agree with
In
that.
other words, the advice you're receiving
I
has
agree
to
with
come
that.
from a place of what you would do or how you would act if you were at your maximum level of self-esteem.
I agree with that.
So ask yourself,
I teach that shit. It's called mindful attraction for a reason. Being present in the moment, loving yourself, finding your purpose, finding mastery. I agree with that, dude.
all the time, is this something I would do if I felt great about myself, within myself, for myself? Is this the actions I would take, the highest self-esteem me would take? I have every client write out a description, almost a mission statement, of what their highest self...
You see, but the thing is, sure, you could be an angel, but there are some time when we want to get revenge. There are some time when we want to get out some negative energy. And to just say, you know what I'm saying? Like there are times when you just want to let out all of that negative energy. And sure, there are times when you do it the wrong way. You know what? I don't agree with revenge, but I understand what that is. And there are ways you could do that, but I don't agree with it, so I take it back. In fact, I take it back.
...would do in a situation and how their highest self would act across a variety of situations. So ask yourself, is this advice relative to the proudest way that I would act if I was put into a situation? Let me give you an example.
Oh, some examples.
Men chase you is a very popular one in dating coaching. It's everywhere, and it's one of my most popular videos. Now, when you watch that video, you'll get advice from all different sources.
Here we go,
Search
people.
how to make men chase you, and you'll get
Here we
advice
go.
like, be mysterious.
Okay, what the fuck is wrong with that, dude? Be mysterious, bro? Dude, you gotta be mysterious. What? So you're gonna put everything out there? Bro, you gotta let people earn you. Don't let everything about you be known instantly. That's what they mean about being mysterious, my dude. You're clearly misunderstanding what she's saying. Clearly, you're misunderstanding what she's saying. Come on, bro. Come on, stop being an angel. You're not an angel, my dude. You're not an angel.
You'll get advice like, set up a scenario where your friend calls and you go back in the room and you try and run away.
I don't say that shit. It says, set up a scenario where your friend calls you and you go back in your room and he comes and asks you who's that and you try to run away and he thinks it's a guy, then show it's your cousin. This can be used against him in the court of bullshit when you guys argue about stupid shit. Look, I'm all about strategies that put you on top, right? This is not gonna kill your relationship. This just causes him to rethink the next time he tries to accuse you of cheating. You could just say, hey, look, remember that last time you accused me of cheating and it was just my cousin? These are superficial strategies to get results. These are just superficial strategies. But to say that doesn't work, look, man, I know you're saying you wanted people to be angels. That's what you're trying to do. You're not here for the downright results. You're just here to try to give strategies, but under certain parameters of being nice and wholesome. And you know what? Good for you. You're trying to help out the world. Me, I'm more straight edge. I'm here to get results. Results, no matter the circumstance, but just don't hurt people or go to jail. But that's all I am, man. And the thing is that there are two kinds of people who are realistic and people who still live in a world where they think that the world glistens like it's like a sun, you know, like it's just not how it is, man. It's just not how it is.
Just get advice like, add an element of vulnerability to disarm your target. By the way, if you are seeing men as target,
my nigga, target is, what the fuck is a target? A target is something you focus on. I'm focused on you. I like you. And when I say victim, a victim to my charm. You are a victim to my charm. I am a victim to your charm. I surrender to you. It's all about semantics, man. Dude, why do you gotta misconstrue those words, man? You know goddamn well what I mean. Target, I'm focused on you. unless words matter to you, if words matter to you, if you're so sensitive with words, then I understand. But my man, no, my dude, you know exactly what I'm talking about targets. It's retarded to think that it's not.
If you're seeing men as victims to play with, if you're seeing men as enemies,
Who the fuck said enemies? First of all, you don't know who you're. First of all, there are people out there who are literally your enemy. There are people out there who are literally your enemy. And as a result, because of the few, it ruins the bunch. So that means you got to walk around with your sword in hand and your shield in hand. Not walking around like a white girl in the hood, acting like nothing bad's going to happen. Guys are natural predators. They're trying to take advantage of you. It's just how it is. And so to act like it's not a threat, even though you got to treat them nice, but to act like there isn't a men against women kind of dynamic is a little retarded, in my opinion. There is. And so when I say victim, to get it straight, I'm a victim to your charm. I have surrendered to you. When I say target, I am focused on you to get you.
you've already lost.
Oh my God, people. No, you
What
haven't.
would you use to describe
You lose when you are not willing to walk away. That's when you lose.
your experience will become your experience. You will date targets, victims, and enemies, and that is all you will find. And you will never have a happy dating life if
No, goddamn, dude, don't be so goddamn sensitive, bro. It's not that bad.
you follow advice that uses this language. Don't answer all of his questions. Fuck with his mind by making him wonder whether or not you like him. Make him feel insecure.
Exactly. Let me tell you something. My dude, think about the woman who you loved the most in your life. Think about the woman who you couldn't get out of your mind. Think about the woman who you wanted more the most. The woman who did that, the woman who you wanted the most, there was anxiety linked up to it. There's no such thing as loving someone without having anxiety of losing them. It's just how it is. You know, so when I say don't answer all of his questions, I'm saying that initially, be a little bit more difficult initially. Make the person double text initially. You want to see some effort initially. I say that initially. You got to pay attention, Mark. Pay attention. Initially, do that to test him how interested he is. You know, so I say that don't answer the questions because if he really likes you, he'll be like, what the fuck, she didn't answer the question? Hey. But if he's not interested, he'll say, oh, fuck her. She didn't even answer the question. Fuck her. That's a take it or leave it attitude. I want someone who wants me to the point that they're willing to break those rules and say, hey man, you didn't answer the question. And it's not to fuck with them. It's just for me to see how much work are they willing to put in for me. Cause you say that too, bro. You tell women they gotta make men work for them, right? Come on, bro. And it says a simple way to fuck with a guy's mind and make him wonder whether or not he likes it. Think about it. The people who you're obsessed with the most are people who you're wondering whether or not they like you. The people who you take for granted the most are the people who you're convinced they love you, like your parents. You gotta learn how to manage the dose of your personality. So you gotta, from time to time, send mixed signals. Don't make them feel like they totally know you. But you gotta be angels. You gotta be angels. So you can't be doing that. You got to be angels. You got to put on those wings, people.
That advice coming from a place of high self-esteem, is that something you would do?
First of all, I'm giving this advice to people who are on their way to high self-esteem, but just need something right now. Some people don't have it right now, man. That's what I'm saying. Some people don't have it right now. So I'm giving the advice for everybody, for high self-esteem and low self-esteem. And you know what? This shit works. If you're going to say that this shit does not work, bro, you got a problem, my dude.
You're at your absolute highest self-esteem. Versus advice like this. Show up front, you're not into game playing. Build a high quality, exciting
of course
life
him.
to be a part
I
of.
say that shit too, bro.
Give him the green light while maintaining boundaries.
Okay, that's fine. That's nothing wrong with that.
I'm sure you can see how that
People, there are two sides. The fact that you're not embracing the darker side just means you have a certain belief system that's not allowing you to see why this makes sense. And you know what? It's good for me if he thinks that, right? Look, man, I run 4 different channels, men, women, in Spanish and English, right? With about over 300,000 combined subscribers, man. This shit works. Reality is dark. Some people don't want to face reality, all right? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna review another one of his videos and a few other from other coaches, right? But for now, let's leave it at this. It's a little bit too much for now, okay? Anyways, ladies, if you guys want me to review somebody else, go to the link below. And hey, man, look, man, Mark, It is what it is. Everyone has different opinions. I'll respect your opinion, but be a little bit more informed when you make that and put in some context. Because clearly we know what you're trying to do, boo-boo. All right, bro. Be safe and take care.